we're talking about today is Trump's first 100 days. Talking about Trump's first 100 days and the grade that I'm going to give him. And I'm going to go through some things and y'all can agree or disagree. But as I said, it's been a lot of bots have been identified as coming on this live. It has been a lot of bots identified. I'm not going back and forth with no bots. Dude said, I love watching American politics. But thank you, man. First of all, thank y'all for the continued support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I see a message has been held up. Man, make sure you read the community guidelines. Make sure you read the community guidelines. So in Trump's first 100 days is what I'm talking about. And what grade does Trump get for his first 100 days? What grade would you give Trump for his first 100 days? I'm not talking about how you feel about Trump, whether you love Trump or whether you hate Trump. I'm talking about what Trump has done and that real grade that you would give him for his first 100 days. What grade would you give President Trump for his first 100 days? We are also having a hard time in Korea too. That must be South Korea. Doss, is that South Korea? I'm thinking that's South Korea. You saying you're having a hard time. But what I'm saying, man, thank y'all, Damon. Damon said, I give Trump an F. That's the grade I give him, and I can back it up with information as I'm going to do. It said, what has he accomplished? President Trump has not accomplished anything. You know, he was big on the border. They say he's doing good with the border. I don't really know about the border, but I know within the country, he has been snatching up. Dr. J, good morning. I can't speak specifically about the border, but I can speak about things that he's been doing. He's been snatching up who he called illegal immigrants and snatching them and sending them out to an El Salvadoran prison. I'm not in agreement with that. So even when you talk about the border, I can't give him a passing grade on the border. The highest I can give him on the border is a C. Everything else, the main thing is the economy. He's doing nothing for the economy. Thank you, Dr. J. Thank you, man, for your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know it's early, and especially, you know, on the West Coast, it's early, but thank you for that. Thank you, Dr. J. Appreciate that. We have impeached a president, and I think you can do it too. Yeah, Doss, it's possible to do it here, but he got a lot of support for us, you know, within his party, the Republican Party. They own the House of Representatives, and also they're the majority in the Senate. So that's a possibility, but we got to see what happened, man. He just elected somebody who they say sympathizes with Nazis. His name is Ed Martin Jr. And Trump appointed him as the Washington, D.C. attorney. It seemed like he always sympathizes with these radical groups and you know, right-wing groups and all that. Borderline racist groups. But he hired this man who actually sympathizes with Nazi groups to be the attorney for Washington, D.C. Damon said Trump is a man that doesn't like to be told no. Exactly. He does not like to be told no. He will not allow you to agree with him. This is one of the main reasons why I go with the F as a president, because usually when a president come in office, yeah, they're going to build it with their main people, but they will be more bipartisan, meaning they would have people from the Democrat side, maybe throw an independent in there, as well as Republican. Well, for President Trump, he only has his people and his people only. He did not put any African Americans in position. They got this African American over HUD. For those who don't know what HUD is like you over top of the housing projects. He did the same thing on last term. There's a guy by the name of Ben Carson, if y'all remember. He put Ben Carson, who's a doctor, a neurosurgeon, instead of making him Surgeon General, he put him over HUD, allow him to run the housing projects. Man, that's a slap in the face, man. That's a slap in the face. And that's what he was talking about when he was saying, when he was running during the campaign, black jobs. What he was saying while he was running for the campaign, President Trump spoke about black jobs. That's a slap in the face. That's so disrespectful. Since he's been in office, let me just share this with y'all. Since Donald Trump has been in office, he has attacked, President Trump has attacked professors, anybody who disagree with him, teachers. Anytime you disagree with him, they have attacked students and taken away their visas when they speak out against him. He has gone after universities. He has attacked judges. And he also has attacked attorneys, putting fear in these attorneys' minds and told them what they can do and what they can't do. So far as America being a democracy, democracy is most likely a thing of the past here in the United States. So I'm in total agreement. You know, several news outlets gave Trump an F for his grade for the first 100 years. I'm in total agreement with that. The economy is in shambles. The American economy is in shambles. Part of that is due to Trump's irresponsible tariffs. We have a president who went after the entire world. He wanted to put a tariff on everybody to prove a point. But he had to be humble because his billionaire buddies were losing a lot of money. And they made a call for Trump. Hey, Trump, we got to back off. That's the reason he backed off for the 90 days. It wasn't to help American citizens. In conducting my research, President Trump has not done anything to help American citizens. Though he signed 142 executive orders, not one executive order to help the American citizen. You would think if a president who really cared about American citizens, he signed 142 executive orders, none to help American citizens. Dawes, his approval rating is like 39%, between 39 and 42%. And that's the plan. People say they want to declare martial law, and they're trying to make it to where he can stay in office. He also has violated the Constitution. He disregarded rulings of the U.S. Supreme Court. So to me right now, with all the evidence, but we still have a lot of people who support Trump. We have a lot of people who support Trump. We have a lot of people who support Trump, man. And that's why some people say it's a cult. They follow him blindly. No matter what evidence you show them, you're just wasting your breath because they got their mind made up. Make sure y'all share this video, like this video as well. Share this video, like this video, man. Get it out to more people. I know it's early, especially for people on the West Coast. I know it's early, but like and share the video and let's get it out to more people. Like and share the video to get it out. Angelo said he's going to turn America into North Korea. All hail the great, the great orange leader. Yeah, it's crazy right now, man. And it's sad that people willing to give up their rights just to say that Trump is president, because he's been taking rights, even with these universities. He's telling universities he's going to hold funding if they don't take rights away from students. He doesn't like that students protest at these universities. He don't want them to have any rights. But Harvard University said, no, we're not taking that from our peoples, so from our students. So right now, Harvard University is going through a battle with President Trump, trying to silence them. And a couple other universities, I think Michigan State is standing, some of the Big Ten colleges and universities are standing with them. A few universities folded because they do need the money, and I understand that. But this is a time, man, where you got to make a stand against this president, man. Things are only going to get worse if we continue on. Trump doesn't care about anybody but President Trump, President Trump's family, and his billionaire buddies. And he just want to take away rights. When they say oligarchy, meaning the small few people rule the country, that's where we're heading. A small group of people ruling the country. That's where we're heading, man. A small group of people. Man, make sure you like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel. For those who even want to get behind the scenes stuff, you can join the channel. I got where you can join. You'll get like behind the scenes footage and special videos. Dawes said he fired Elon. Yeah, I don't know who fired who, but Elon been backing away because Trump economy is terrible. And Tesla is losing a lot of money. They was losing so much money that the board at Tesla was calling for Elon Musk to step down. Now Elon Musk said, bump that. I'm going back to Tesla and try to build this back up. So yeah, Dawes, it is an issue with him and Trump, but they want to keep that secret. There's an issue with President Trump and Elon Musk, but they're trying to keep that on the low. Another thing with President Trump, man, he want to control the media. Like if he interview with anybody, they are not allowed to fact check him. He's running a dictatorship already, but a lot of us don't see it. When Trump does an interview, it's most likely going to be on Fox News, and they are not allowed to fact check him. He doesn't allow anybody to disagree with him. Angelo said Trump is mustache man resurrected. Listen, man, we on some serious times, man, and these tariffs are going to kill us. If he don't humble himself, at least for the sake of the American people. If Trump doesn't humble himself for the sake of the American people, we're going to suffer in these next months coming up because the tariffs has done nothing but raise prices. So we're dealing with inflation. So with the economy, yes, he automatically get an F on the economy. On running the country, bringing the country together, he gets an F on that as well, because now the country is more divided than, I'm not going to say than it's ever been, but it's like we're going backwards. Heart of Fire said, hey guys, hey, appreciate you for stopping in. I want to thank y'all, man, for the continued support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have not done it, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and make sure you like this video. If you want to go a step further, you can also join the channel. You can get the behind the scenes stuff and just see me just chill in my everyday life. You'll also get special videos. I'm talking about President Trump's first 100 days. And what grade does he get for his first 100 days? What type of job has President Trump done in the area of bringing the country together? Do you think President Trump has brought the country together? The real YouTube T said America has never been great. Exactly. That's my point. But has Trump, do you think he even tried to bring the country together? For my answer, it would be no. Heart of Fire said, thank you to Mark. First time here. Heart of Felt, make sure you check out, subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Angelo said, my grade to that fool is an F. I said, my points, I'm going point by point. As far as bringing us, the country together, he gets an F because he has not brought the country together. He actually is doing the opposite. Hatred and racism is rising. Hatred and racism is continuing to rise under President Trump. The country is never more divided. He doesn't work with Democrats, even on that level. It's like he's not working with anybody because he don't want anybody around him who's going to disagree with him. So he gets an F on that. Heart of Fire, thanks. He gets an F on that. Make sure y'all share this video, man. Like I said, like and subscribe. Like this video. Share this video. On the topic of the economy, President Trump gets another F. Instead of, as he promised, on day one, he was going to fix the economy. He was going to help Americans out. Listen, there's been a lot of known bots representing MAGA. You have been identified. So I really don't have much to say for, for them people. But KRAR said, nobody ever torn apart the country more, but it stopped. I can't get the rest of it. I don't know what he was saying. But right now, the country is more divided than it almost ever been. Trump is not even trying to work with other people, period. It's Trump's way or the highway. That's why he has attacked judges. He has attacked professors. They have arrested professors claiming, oh, you sympathize with Palestine. We're going to lock you up. He have threatened to take visas from college students. President Trump has also, Angelo said, he said, I quote, on day one, I will have that horrible war over. That's another promise. He talked about the economy. Also, they claim he's the man of the deal, that he would be able to end the war. It's two wars, and he didn't end either one of them. The Ukraine war, and Putin is his buddy. But the reality is Putin got Trump in his back pocket. He done violated Trump so many times on this treaty. Also in the Israel war, he said he would end that. He haven't even came close to ending either of those wars. And also to speak about the art of the deal, he can't even make agreements with these tariffs. He started a war that he can't even finish. He started a war that he can't even, a tariff war I'm talking about, that he can't even finish. So we are in difficult times, and Americans are really getting ready to suffer in their purses, in their wallets, in their pocketbooks, man. Times are really going to get hard under Trump. Heart of Fire says sounds. I didn't get that. But anyway, what I'm saying is President Trump gets an F for his first 100 days in office. The highest grade he may get is on the border because they're claiming that he's securing the border. I don't know about that or not. All I know is he's doing is rounding up, breaking up families, rounding up people, and sending them to El Salvador. It has been proven that he has sent several American citizens out of the country, a couple of those including children. And remember, if you're born here as a child, you are an American citizen. If you are born here as a child, you are an American citizen. And I was looking at the polls, man, his President Trump's approval rating, they said President Trump's approval rating is the lowest in an 80-year history of any president. And it goes back to, I think they said 1945. President Trump's approval rating is the lowest. As we all know, Bernie Sanders and AOC been doing rallies all over the country. One was a hands-off rally, hands-off Social Security, hands-off, if you come, listen, a lot of MAGA's been identified on this site as bots. So I just want y'all to know that, man. You come here like that, make sure you have your picture on there. I don't know who you are, man. But this is the thing. President Trump receives an F for his first 100 days. And this is just not me, man. It's been certain. The Washington Post gave him an S, F. Several different news outlets have given President Trump an F on his first 100 days. You will not spam this. You're not gonna spam this and get away with it because I'm gonna send you bye-bye. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm looking at a poll here. It's like he 39% approval rating, anywhere from 39 to 42. That still is the lowest in the 80-year president history, and it goes back to 1945. He's failing in every area you can think of. President Trump is failing on every area you can think of. President Trump is failing on every area, especially the economy. Now, during the election, we had a lot of people say they didn't vote for Harris. They voted for him because of the prices of eggs. Well, how is that working? All right, peace out, Bobby. Peace, man. Anyway, how is that working? Because the prices are even higher now than they was then. The prices are higher now than they were then. And then people always try to blame stuff on Biden. But one thing Biden did do was help the farmers. And Trump is pulling that back. It's called the Inflation Reduction Act. Research that. One thing President Biden did, and I'm not here for no political party, I'm an independent thinker. I don't follow none of that. If I support their ideas, I will support their ideas. But that thing that Biden did with the Inflation Reduction Act helped a lot of American farmers. And now Trump has been taking that away, so a lot of farmers are hurting under President Trump. Trump gets an F on his first 100 days, man. And it's sad that we got a president like that. It's very sad. And then for him to go after these institutions, he going after judges. He violating the Constitution. He was ordered by the U.S. Supreme Court to facilitate the return of Kilmar Garcia. He has defied those orders and doing what he want to do. So I don't want to hear about he's the president of law and order. If he would bring that man back as he was ordered by the United States Supreme Court, which is, by the way, the highest court. The United States Supreme Court is the highest court, but yet President Trump continued to defy the U.S. Supreme Court. So on the economy, Trump has failed. He's failing. The stock market is down. Inflation is up. People are losing jobs. That's in addition to those jobs that they cut. They have cut jobs for federal employees. They have fired veterans. They have downsized the Department of Veteran Affairs. And one thing we say we do in this country is we care about our veterans. President Trump has done the exact opposite. Heart of Fire says, sounds like he's stealing the money. Yeah, this is a money grab. I always said this is a money grab. This is a money grab. This is a money grab. Raphael, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. But make sure, man, you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share this video. I'm just giving information. Don't be mad at me, but for the grade of President Trump's first 100 days, man, it's so easy to give him an F. For the grade of President Trump's first 100 days, it's so easy to give him an F. And I went category by category. I went category by category. So we're gonna break up a couple categories, and these are some of the same categories they have. On immigration, which might be his highest grade, the highest he can get is a C minus. Trump does get a salary. He does take a salary. Just like when y'all said Elon Musk. People have said Elon Musk not getting paid. Elon Musk was making $8 million a day and continues to make $8 million a day. Trump does get paid. Trump is a failed billionaire. He had to come back in. He's a failed businessman who filed bankruptcy 6 times. He just got y'all food. He got y'all food, man. Continue to believe his lies. A lot of MAGAs, y'all has been identified as bots through YouTube. So I can't even go back and forth with y'all, man. Angelo, you're right. They say billionaires don't care about money. That's a lie, man. They do care about money. That's all they care about is making more money, making more money. Elon Musk has secured more government contracts while he was supposedly cutting waste and fraud. This has been a big money grab. It has been a big money grab. This has been one of the biggest money grabs. It's going to come out maybe 5 years, 10 years from the line. But I'm telling you right now, this is a money grab. This is a money grab. This is a money grab. It ain't about helping no citizens because think about this, y'all. Let's all put our thinking caps on for 1 minute. President Trump has signed 142 executive orders. President Trump has signed 142 executive orders, but none to help American citizens. Yeah, Angelo, I don't understand it either, man. Some of them don't really believe it. They just wanted something to say, so they just say it. They know they be lying, but they just say it. Listen to these numbers, y'all. Just listen to the numbers, man. I know y'all continue to watch Fox News and the lies that they put out. Trump has received an F in every category. Every category. With the border, he may get a C minus because they say he's doing something with the border, but they say people still coming over the border. The only thing he's doing within the country is a show, is breaking up family, going after minorities, saying they gang members. That's all he's really doing. As far as securing the border, I don't know what is he doing that? Is he, because people out there say that it's the same thing. They still coming across. So instead of rounding these people up, bum rushing clubs, going to courtrooms, arresting people, maybe you need to get back on the border for real and stop just doing a show like you big and bad. Because China has proven that you're not big as bad as you think you are, President Trump. They smacking you around like a rag doll. China is smacking America around like a rag doll. The MAGAs, listen, man, I told y'all, MAGAs has been identified as bots. I'm not going back and forth with no bots, man. So for some reason, they want to send bots to this channel. Listen, man, I'm not even acknowledging y'all. Listen to the information, man. I just don't want y'all to disrupt the information that's being dispensed. Real good information. The Washington Post has given President Trump an F overall. I also give President Trump an F. But what I do, I break it down column by column. Y'all know he get an F on the economy. As y'all see it, y'all see the prices of eggs. Y'all see the stock market. This is something that you can actually see. And you know he get an F on the economy, which he said on day one he was going to fix. Ain't made one move, ain't made an executive order, have not done anything to help the American people. So he gets an F on the economy. Number 2, on bringing the country together. President Trump is the worst. All he's putting in office is those who sympathize with either Nazi or racist organizations. President Trump has just hired Ed Martin to be the attorney, Washington, D.C. attorney. This is somebody who a known supporter of Nazis, a known supporter. Reason why Trump always hire these people, because he does and feel the same way, man. Trump is a sympathizer of that. That's why he loved Putin so much. He want to make America like Russia, like North Korea. Those are his plans. But some of y'all are just too blind to see it, man. But I'm glad that they put his first 100 days out, and I'm glad that they was honest to give President Trump the F that he deserves. So he got an F in the economy. He got an F on bringing the country together. On immigration, the highest I can give him will be a C minus or a D. What is he doing with immigration besides breaking up family, arresting citizens that's here just to show force? So even with immigration, he's doing a lousy job with that. Get back on the border and protect the border instead of locking these people up. Invest that energy and resources back on the border instead of attacking people who disagree with you. Trump, as I say again over and over, I tell y'all again, but like the MAGAs don't care because they have been identified as bots. YouTube has identified a lot of y'all as bots. I don't know who bots and who nots, but a lot of y'all have been identified as bots, man. So I really can't even take y'all serious. Angelo said the MAGAs in the chat are punching air right now. Their ears are bleeding. Exactly. Angelo said he earned that F. Yes, he did. Listen, if Trump, Elon Musk, and other billionaires came to Trump and said, Trump, chill with these tariffs. That's why we don't see Elon Musk that much anymore. Elon ain't going for this. Why? Because you messing with his billions. You messing with his bread and butter. Now he said he going back to Tesla and try to rebuild that. Because he know Trump is a loose cannon. So even Elon Musk is tired and fed up with Trump and don't agree with how he handling these tariffs. You make an economy bad when you don't even have to. And you got all these economists telling Trump chill, but Trump's so arrogant. That's why he's the downfall of the United States, man. Dr. J, thank you, sir. Robert said, stop worrying about illegal and tell your boss Trump to work on the economy and prices are still high. What happened to we going to have more money than we can spend? Exactly. Those are the lies that he continued to tell. But this is the thing about lies. Men can lie, women can lie, but these numbers are not going to lie. When we go to the grocery store and buy these groceries and buy these eggs, it's not going to lie. So it don't matter whether you're Democrat, Republican, Independent, or if you never voted. You still going to pay these high prices because of this irresponsible President Trump. Dr. J, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Angelo say, hey, MAGAs, are we great again yet? No. No. That ain't the plan. See, they don't even realize it. Robert said the numbers don't lie, man. And right now, the numbers for his approval rating is the lowest in 80 years, man. It can't be disputed. The numbers for President Trump's approval rating is the lowest for any president in 80 years. You have to go back to 1945. We have to go back to the year of 1945, man. So, T. Brady said probably a bunch of bots unhappy. Yeah, they identified a lot of bots on this channel, man. You can't even, I don't know who's the bot or who not. But for some reason, they want to send bots to a channel just to be saying something. Yeah, it's been a lot of videos. I showed one video, Robert. I've shown one video of voter regrets. It was a lady. She had the MAGA flag and the big Trump flag in front of her house. She got fired from her federal job. She's so pissed. She said she regret ever voting for Trump. She didn't know he was going to come after federal employees. She thought her job was secure. T. Bray said, bots on both sides. That's the thing, man. It could be. It could possibly be. But I'm just saying, man, I'm not going to waste my energy. I'm not going to waste my energy, man, especially when people just continue to say the same thing. I had to get rid of somebody today for trying to spam. He just said Trump, 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 Trump. So I just said block, 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 block. That's all. Man, I thank y'all for the continued support, man. I thank y'all. T. Bray, Roberts, everybody. Thank y'all for the continued support. Angelo, thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. Make sure y'all share this video. We're not done. Make sure you share this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not done it already. Somebody in the comments said double tap the screen. We know it's early out west, so my people's out west, because I usually do it later. I know my people out west is early for them. They like, what, 3 hours behind? And I usually do it later. But still, you know, make sure you share this video. Make sure you like this video. But Trump's first 100 days has officially been a disaster. And it's just not me talking, man. The Washington Post says it as well. He get a felon grade. He gets a felon grade. He hasn't done anything but talk, taken away, and divide the country. He hasn't done anything to help the economy. Nothing. Dr. J said, welcome back to the live, everyone. President Trump has done nothing to help American citizens. And when I look, he did like 142 executive orders. That's more than double than any other president, if I'm not mistaken. He did all these executive orders, and you would think it would have been one or two or three to help American citizens. But he hasn't done anything to help American citizens. He did do a tax bill to help his billionaire buddies. So he did assign an executive order for that. But outside of that, he has not helped American citizens. He continued to help his billionaire buddies and make life easier for them. Even playing with these tariffs, causing the stocks to go up and down. As someone said, they said for y'all to go ahead, double tap the screen, share the video. If you have not done it, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm also having a membership thing on the channel. Man, join the video, man. You can get behind the scenes footage. I got members only videos and other cute, a few other nice perks if you're interested in that. It said like, share, and subscribe. But I was talking about today, man, President Trump's first 100 days and the grade that I would give him. It was a few other news outlets that have given him an F. That's including the Washington Post. I'll also give President Trump an F. And I broke down the categories. As far as how he's dealing with the tariffs, failing. The economy, he gets an F. Bringing the country together, he gets an F because he hasn't done anything but divide the country. And also with his personal attacks. Anybody who doesn't agree with Trump, he personally attacks them. We're seeing him go after professors. He went after teachers. He's going after students to try to revoke their... Dr. J, thank you for that, man. Tell him again. Thank you. Let him know again, man. That's some good stuff. But President Trump, man, has been nothing short of a disaster here in this country. And he used the term DEI to try to put down people. Let me tell y'all this, DEI is not a bad word. Trump has identified as a bad word, because you tell me what's bad about diversity. You tell me what's bad about inclusion. You tell me what's bad about equity. Those are not bad words. Those are something that Trump did. But if you look at Trump's administration, everything he's saying about other people not being qualified, that's this administration. Pete Hegseth, Defense Secretary of Defense, has leaked confidential information on more than one occasion. There's a law, for those who don't know, called the Espionage Act of 1917, which requires that anybody who leaked confidential, classified information must be terminated from their position, one. And then number two, they can go to jail and or receive a fine, or both. Neither has happened. So when you talk about DEI, he better be careful with the words he used, because he had to look no further than his incompetent administration. Now President Trump just appointed somebody who they say supports Nazi organizations to be the attorney of Washington, D.C. He go by the name of Ed Martin. And now he's coming out and apologizing, saying, because he on video supporting, a Nazi, somebody who sympathizes with Nazi beliefs and all that. Well, now he's backpedaling and trying to apologize. Make sure y'all check those stories out, man. Ed Martin Jr. is now the Washington, D.C. attorney, but he got some crazy views, man. He got a lot of views, but check it out. But that's just reflective of who this president is. He's not about bringing this country together. He want to divide it and let his small group run it while he put his foot, while President Trump puts his foot on everybody else. And that includes those who believe in him. Even MAGA, he putting his foot on y'all neck, but y'all can't even see it. Trump don't care nothing about MAGA right now. He not having no more rallies. All that's dead. He don't care nothing about him because you voted for him and you put him in his position. So he deserves an F. President Trump does deserve an F for his first 100 days, man. This has been terrible. This administration has been terrible. This is my opinion, I'm speaking. Trump has been the worst president in the history of presidents. How can you destroy, first of all, the economy? He was given an all right economy from Joe Biden. He done ran that into the ground. You done declared war with tariffs, didn't research it, didn't have the right people around him to tell him to do better. And now we in this pickle with China. But now he's trying to backpedal and say, if they call me, it'll be lower tariffs. No, you need to call them, man, because you got the American citizens in a bad situation. So President Trump, you need to humble yourself. Help the American citizens out. Go ahead, call China and get this right. Because your first 100 days has been terrible. I can't even see why people still support you. But you got a right to support who you want to support. It's sad, y'all see her. Ranger, I might need to read that. Say, oh, y'all see our military heads in Senate meeting? Military repeatedly stated our partners, our allies, they were definitely sending a message without violation under military law. All the experts have said, I'm going to say it again, because no matter what, some of these bots are going to say what they say. And you do the research. The 100 days, the first 100 days of President Trump has been the worst 100 days. He was given an F. This is just not me talking. Check the Washington Post out. Check out the Washington Post and review it, man, because no matter what, some of y'all are bots, but y'all gonna keep saying and saying this and saying that. But Trump has been a failure. He is destroying this country. He dividing the country. So in every category, he continues to fail. It's not one category you could say he's succeeding in. Not even on immigration. Not even on immigration, because all we see is they going in places, bum rushing, snatching people up. Get back to the border, man. If you really want to do with immigration, border control, get back to the border and deal with that instead of breaking up families, being a big bully. But guess what? With these tariffs, he can't bully China. With these tariffs, the bully cannot bully China. Crickets 85 said, what's going to happen now that the ports are shutting down and truckers are having a hard time finding work? Man, listen, this part of Trump's economy, this all is a part of Trump. We in a bad time, man. If we depend for Trump to help America out, we in a bad way, man. He has shown you what he's doing and what he's going to do. Remember, Trump had 142. He signed 142 executive orders. If he wanted to help people, don't you think he had at least 10? But he ain't doing that. Vic Morrison said, like to subscribe. Thank you. Dr. J. Vic said Trump doesn't have the capacity nor insight. And he has shown that there's about to be a massive food shortage. Man, listen, if Trump don't get it together, we're going to see some days here in America like we never seen before. If Trump don't humble himself and get this together, we're going to see some days. And then I guess at that time, people going to admit how terrible Trump has been. But thank you, man. I hope we don't have that food shortage. I hope President Trump is able to humble himself and get us back on track. Range Warrior said, I agree. Crickets, I agree. Dr. J said, God bless America. We going to need it, man. Most definitely. We going to need it, man. But as I continue to say, man, I thank y'all for the continued support. I thank y'all for the continued support. If you know of any bot, please identify these bots. YouTube has identified a lot of bots coming on here. And that's why they continue to say Trump 25, 28, and all that, knowing by the Constitution, Trump can't run in 2028. By the United States Constitution, Trump cannot run in 2028. I thank y'all, man, for the continued support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I might have to start doing it later like I was normally doing it. I had a lot more viewers, but I know my people out west is kind of early for them. My people out west is kind of early for them. But as I said, man, don't hate the messenger. But the message is for Trump's first 100 days, he has been a tragedy. He is a failing. He is a failing president. He has been identified as the worst president. His approval rating is down so far, they said you got to go back 80 years to find an approval rating as low as his. So, but let me get him because he think he's going to spam. Boom. You won't continue to spam. You will not continue to spam here. One thing you got to do, make sure when you come on here, you read the community guidelines. Make sure when you come on here, you read the community guidelines. Thank you, Dr. J, man. Boy, you have been awesome. I got to make you a moderator, man. I got to make you a moderator. But thank y'all for the continued support, man. I just wanted to bring the update on Trump's first 100 days. It has been a disaster. And don't just take my word for it. Check out the Washington Post, along with other news outlets, man. Trump has been a failure. He gets an F for his first 100 days. He gets an F for the economy. He gets an F for bringing Americans together. For controlling the border, the highest I can give him would be a C minus. Because instead of controlling the border, he's just breaking up families, just locking up people. That ain't got nothing to do with the border. Get back on the border, Trump. So this president gets a complete F for his first 100 days, man. Not only that, man, he fired all these federal employees. He fired veterans, people who have sacrificed their life for this country. This president has fired those individuals. So most definitely he get an F for his first 100 days. Don't debate with me. Check out them news outlets and get mad at them. Don't get mad with me because I'm just bringing the message. Get mad with the news outlets who's bringing these facts to you. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at these news outlets that says that President Trump gets an F for his first 100 days. I want to thank y'all for the continued support, man. All I'm going to do is just bring the facts as I know them to be true. This stuff cannot be disputed. You can say you feel that he's doing a good job. The experts say he gets an F. So don't get mad with me. I just agree with the experts, that's all. And I pointed out several things. I went from the economy. He gets an F. I went to the tariffs. He gets an F. On bringing the country together, he gets an F. So he totally just gets an F, man. As I say, don't get mad with me, man. Get mad. This gotta be read because it makes sense to me. Be silent. I gotta read this, man. Be silent said, I would say I do like some things about Trump that Trump is doing. Some things I disagree with. But let's be honest, Republicans and Democrats, politics are dirty and politicians are corrupt. I'm gonna give you that. But this is the thing. I don't represent no party on either side, none of that. Because I agree exactly with what you're saying. But I see what Trump is doing and I gotta call it out. Greg, we're gonna holler at you, Greg. Greg, if you can't bring no substance to the table, you might well just bounce, man. So I just bounce you. What I'm saying is, Dr. J agreed with that also. That was a very good point, man. It's a very good point. Man, I want to thank y'all for the continued support. The topic today was about President Trump's first 100 days and how I thought he did during his first 100 days. If you go to Washington Post and different news outlets gave him a grade for his first 100 days. Most of them, they gave Trump an F. They say Trump is failing on his first 100 days. I gave my personal thoughts about it. I gave Trump an F. But I went a step further. I broke it down into categories. I looked at the economy. Inflation is up. The stock market is down. People losing money on their 401ks, on their retirement. Paychecks are staying the same. President Trump get an F on the economy. On his irresponsible tariffs, President Trump tried to put tariffs on the entire world. He tried to take on the world. He thought America can scare and terrorize the entire world. He gets an F on that. On bringing Americans together, President has done nothing but continue to divide Americans, so he fails in that category. So overall, President Trump is a failing president. As he lied to y'all when y'all voted for him, some of y'all, he said on day one, I'm gonna get the economy right. If he didn't have power over that, why would he say that? So, but he did the opposite. Things are worse off now than they was even then. But hopefully soon y'all will wake up, man. Listen, man, those who coming for your first time, I'm talking, let me see what he's saying. Greg, are you a bot? There's been a lot of bots on this thing, man. A lot of bots. YouTube has identified some of y'all as bots, man. So I see why some of y'all ask the questions you ask. Greater Delight said, but he ain't helping, that is for sure. He ain't helping nothing. But guess what? He made 142 executive orders. Some of those executive orders is to put his billionaire buddies in position to continue to get these tax breaks. A bot would say, I'm not a bot. A lot of bots have been identified. See, that's what I expect. So I was going to get rid of you. Thank you, Be Silent. Elon Musk is one. Amazon was another one. Facebook was another one. And we just gave you the questions. I know a bot gonna keep doing, even after you give the bot information to continue. Dr. J said, good morning. Welcome back, everyone, to Mark 100 Years Live Chat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. He said, Elon Musk is loving the tax breaks, but Elon Musk had to break. Not even going to acknowledge that. This ain't about no dialogue, Greg. Go join your MAGA community for a dialogue. I done had that with y'all too many times. What I'm doing now is provide information. Anything that you want to debunk, you debunk it, but bring your sources though. I said that he get an F for his first 100 days. If you want to debunk that, bring your sources. He has been a failure on the economy. If you want to debunk that, Greg, bring your sources. I said his tariffs were a terrible idea. All the economists say that it was a bad idea. He's about to hurt Americans. Those are the things that you can debunk if you want to. Good luck. And no, it's not about dialogue here. You want to come here, you can come here to learn. And if you want to say that what I'm saying is wrong, then you present something. But I'm not wasting time. That's what YouTube said. A lot of bots have been coming, MAGA bots to disrupt the information. I'm not going to allow you to do that, Greg. Nice try. I done wasted enough time on you. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to give him enough time to go ahead and research his stuff and debunk anything. Let me get rid of this clown. Boom. Get rid of them. See, a lot of them have been identified as bots, man. That's why no matter what you present to them, they're going to continue to say Trump, Trump, Trump. I just told you he just hired another racist who support Nazis. Are you all right with that? Check it out, man. Do your research, because I know y'all don't. The Washington, D.C. new hire attorney, Ed Martin, is a racist supporter. He support that, Nazi. And now he's trying to get on TV and apologize. I know you ain't hear about that because Fox News don't share that with you. I'm giving you the information. Now go look it up and come debunk that. His name Ed Martin, man. He's a Nazi supporter, openly. But now he's trying to backpedal. But President Trump has hired him as the Washington, D.C. attorney. President Trump has hired Ed Martin Jr. as the Washington, D.C. attorney. Why did Trump continue to hire these type people in his circle? Because birds of a feather flock together. Listen, I'm not going to allow anybody to disrupt this information. The information I'm bringing is good information. If you disagree with the information, it's easy. Present your disagreement in the chat. You present it and present your source. Say, no, he didn't hire Ed Martin. Say that, put that in the chat, man, instead of talking. Because y'all have been identified as bots and only come here to disrupt. I'm not going for that. Y'all don't want no dialogue because you're not open to change your thoughts. A real dialogue, you got to be open and willing to change at least some of your thoughts, but you're not willing to do that. So don't come to me trying to trick me, persuade me. Well, let's have a dialogue. Some of y'all said y'all agree with everything Trump does, 100%. So as I was saying, man, the first 100 days of President Trump's presidency has been a failure. And it's not just me. Don't get mad at me. Go on to Washington Post and find out, research why. Why is he getting the F from these outlets? And this ain't CNN. This ain't MSNBC. You can go to Rolling Stones. You can go to the Washington Post and research the information, man. One thing I'm going to do, listen, man, make sure you check out the community guidelines, because if you're talking crazy, it's going to get blocked automatically. So what I'm saying is Trump first 100 days is a failure, man. It's a failure. You can debate it, but put it in the comment, though. But I'm not going to be distracted, because that's what they say y'all come for. They say y'all come for distractions. Y'all don't come for no real stuff. Greg, you ain't brought no facts. I gave you information. I said he hired a racist. Say something about that, man. I said he got an F for his first 100 days. Say something about that. Stop trying to distract, because that's what you're trying to do. That's what you're trying to do, but it ain't going to work with me, man. But we want to have a dialogue. No, you don't. You want to distract. Trump is a felon. His first 100 days is felon. His first 100 days is felon. Let me get rid of this dude. Those who are serious about talking and really getting it on, I said he got an F for his first 100 days. Present something against that. Stop trying to distract. Yeah, thank you, Dr. J. I had to go and get rid of him. I had to get rid of that dude, man. The easiest thing you can ask is for somebody to be respectful. Greg, you have not said anything disrespectful, but I want you to respond to the stuff. How can you sit here and say you disagree with me, but you ain't present nothing against? I said he failed. I give him an F. You may give him an A. You may give Trump an A. I give him an F. Some of the professionals give him an F. I didn't remove you, but I'm saying I'm not going to allow somebody to distract like they want to just stop the information from going out. That's what I'm not going to do. Trump has hired Ed Martin. What are your thoughts about that, Greg? He a Nazi sympathizer, but he hired him as Washington, D.C. attorney. What's your thoughts about that, sir? Okay. Anyway, I ain't gonna be here much longer, but I want to say, man, the first 100 days of President Trump's presidency has been a failure. I give him an A, clearly. Look it up, though, Greg. Greg, I'm telling you who he is. Look it up. You supporting a man that you don't know who. You got to know what's going on, man. What about Ed Gibbon? Be silent, chill out, man. Okay, start on Google. Always start on Google and then go from there. There's so many different resources, man. So Greg, start on Google and then follow the trail from there. Type his name in, Ed Martin Jr., Trump's pick. So what I'm saying is President Trump is a failure, especially on bringing the country together. All he does is divide, and it's obvious. Those who say they support him, man, make sure you follow what he's doing so you'll know why you're supporting him. Don't support him and don't even know what he's doing. The economy is in shambles. He gets an F on the economy. Very bad on the economy. But he coming out and saying it's going to be very good. It's just going to hurt a little. Come on, man. These American citizens, man. Some American citizens are living paycheck to paycheck. As president, man, be responsible for these people. Stop doing irresponsible things that's going to hurt American citizens. Hey, Greg, let me give you something, man. When Trump got elected, he had over 50%. His approval rating right now is close to 39, 40%. So everybody that voted for him is not happy. And I know you see it, man. Don't tell me you're walking around with blinders on. I know you see it. So just say that you still agree with him. There's a lot of people that don't, even some of the people that voted for him, man. So he is divisive. He's dividing, supporting hate groups. That alone should turn you off. It don't matter if you black, white, or what. He's supporting hate groups, man. He just hired another one, Ed Martin. Look him up. You said you don't know anything about Ed Martin. I'm telling you. Start off with Google and then follow the rabbit trail from there. But overall, man, his first 100 days has been terrible. That's what I'm saying about bots, man. You know which ones the Proud Boys, just to name one. He support the KKK. Him and David Dukes, the leader, are buddies. And I'm not going to waste my time to keep telling y'all that. The same thing every day. Look up Ed Martin and tell me what it say and who Ed Martin is. Why would he want this guy that's a Nazi sympathizer? Why would he even want that? but he hired him. And I'm here to tell you, because Trump ain't gonna tell you that. He ain't gonna give you the background. So I'm here to do it, man. Dr. J said, welcome, medium. Welcome to the chat, man. Listen, man, I thank y'all, man. I'm welcome for anybody who come in here, want the information, because I do a lot of research before I present it. Anytime you disagree, somebody said, Angelo said, stubborn, hard-headed Trump supporters is like talking to a wall. Yes, I did say that he's friends with David Dukes. On his last election, they tried to get him to denounce David Dukes. They had to bend his arm backwards, and then he just said, oh, I denounce him. First, he refused to denounce him. Yeah, Greg, go to the local library, because what you're doing now, you're taking me away from the information that I'm trying to dispense. That's what I mean by bots, man. And you may mean well, but you're not doing well. So back to the regularly scheduled program, man. I want to thank y'all for the continued support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I might change the time a little bit, because I know it's difficult for my people out west, when I go on early. But I thank y'all for the support, man. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. If you have not done it, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you have not done it, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Join the channel. I got a membership. I'll be giving some behind the scenes stuff, members only videos, and a few other perks. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you like this video. But as I was saying, man, Trump's first 100 days has been terrible. Hopefully he'll do a better job in the next 100 days. But right now, the first 100 days has been terrible. President Trump's first 100 days has been terrible. And the grade that he gets from me is an F. I'm not the only one, though. Washington Post and other outlets is giving President Trump an F. Angelo says some of those Trump supporters are too far gone. Man, they brainwashed beyond comprehension. Make sure you like this video, man. Thank you, Angelo. Make sure y'all like this video. Double tap the screen one more time. See who we can get in before I close, man. But I want to thank y'all, man. I appreciate the support, man. It ain't about just the numbers. It's about the continued support. I do want to build a positive community, man, with y'all. Some of y'all I'm growing on, because y'all come here with this positive energy, and I really appreciate that, man. And I want to give and extend that positive energy back to y'all. Dr. J, you've been doing a good job, man. I'm probably going to need you as a moderator. If you be willing to do that, I'm probably going to need you to be one of my moderators. I think I'm going to get a couple moderators. Be silent, say I'm a Trump supporter to a point, but like all opinions. Thank you. I know you are Be Silent. I think I remember you from another one before, if I'm not mistaken. But thank you, man. It ain't about just bashing Trump, but he has to be called out in the things that he's doing, because us as Americans, he said, on the road to 2K, smash the subscribe button. Yes, sir, Dr. J. I appreciate that. I am. That's my goal. Well, that's one of my goals, Thank you, man. He says, smash the subscribe button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But, man, I appreciate everybody that come. I don't want y'all to be a distraction. Yes, sir, I have been here before. Yes, sir. Thank you, Be Silent. Thank you. And, sometimes I be in my car. Sometimes I might be in the house or whatever. But I appreciate y'all's support, man. Okay, yeah, because, see, I used to do about 11 o'clock, and that was like the peak. I get so many views on that 11 o'clock time. I might go back to that time period. But when I was doing it in the car, it was too hot. Like 11 o'clock, it'd be hot. So, But I might go back to that time. Angelo said, if you're willing to speak the truth about Trump and expose him, you got my support. Well, you're in the right place because that's what I'm here to do, man. My concern and love is for the American people. Okay, Dr. J. 11 is fine. Okay. Man, listen, man, I thank y'all. I've been on here long enough. Man. I appreciate the continued support. Anybody got any last thoughts or comments before I close? Anybody got any last thoughts or comments before I close? If you have not done it, make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. Hit the notification bell. Wick News says subscribe. Catch your next one. Amen. I appreciate you. Thank you. See you next time. Have a great day. Y'all have a great day too, man. Y'all have a great day, man. I appreciate that. Also, if you're willing to join the community, man, if you want to join the community, I'm going to be offering perks, behind the scene footage and all that. Make sure you subscribe, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel before we end this live. We was talking about Trump today. I will be back tomorrow, man. We still got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. I will be back tomorrow. I do got a lot to talk about, man. America will never be 1930s Germany. That's right. Though they trying to take us there, Angelo, we ain't going for it. Dr. Say said, let's help Mark reach his goal of 2,000 subscribers. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Man. Thank you, Dr. J, Angelo, everybody else was on this live. I appreciate that. Nothing but love and support to y'all, man. I hope y'all have a great day. Man. Be safe out there, man. Until next time. Peace.